Alright, welcome to the second part, which is a Hestia figurine. So Hestia is basically much shorter, and she is the lolly character in the family myth anime. She basically is the weakest goddess among all, I guess. But yeah, she's one of the most well-loved character, I guess, because of, well, you know, her assets. All right, so now let's take a look at the box. This is the front cover, and as usual you have the actual figurine itself. The side, two sides has the art style from the anime itself. In the back part here, as you can see, this panda looking sticker shows that it's genuine. Now as usual, you take a look at the top here. It's there's a little tape. There'll be actually one, two, three tapes at the top, and at the bottom here there's one, two, three as well, showing that this hasn't been opened before. So let's go ahead and pry this thing open. Now let's open it. Scissors. Remember, don't damage the box. The box is it's the home where all this figuring live. So I can. All right. So. See at the side here. This is just a little difficult because it's a little small, so I cannot cut it open. But I will just remove it using my nails then. Alright. Okay. Then the other part. Sometimes it gets too sticky, probably because of the heat or temperature, so the tape tends to stick too much onto the actual box itself. So if that's the case, you cannot use your scissors to remove the tapes. You have to use your fingernails or something that's I would prefer fingernails because like I said, I do not want to damage the box. So this is the inside. Let's pull her out. Alright, this time I'll take a look at the instruction manual. As usual, you have a stand. This time I'll go somewhere different. So I'll open the stand up first so that we'll be able to stand her. And then later, once I open her up. Alright, that's the stand. Stand is ready. Next thing is pulling. Oh, wow. Looks good. I think it's much easier because there isn't any weapon. There isn't any weapon on her, so yeah, it's much easier. Removing her from the bubble wrap, bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Alright. Okay, that looks good. Removing her hair, and yeah. Well, I don't know if you can see this, but she's not wearing any high heels. She's only having boots, but there's no instruction manual for this. There's no instruction manual. I guess it's straightforward, so they knew that there wouldn't be any doubt as to a person trying to make the figurine stand. Alright, there you go. Ugh. Why would you go in? Okay, I guess that's just nice. Alright, this is much easier than Ice Wallenstein. Alright, comparatively, this definitely looks much better. I mean, it's closer to the originals, especially the face. The face looks great in here. And this is the top to bottom view. I guess the most distinctive part is this ribbon right below the boobs. So I guess this is the style nowadays in Japan or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Side view, the back, top to bottom. Very nice, very nice. Side, and this is the front. Alright, so the full specs to this figurine. The manufacturer is Furyu Jamma, as stressed earlier. The pricing is actually much more expensive than Ice Wallenstein. It's priced between 25 Singapore dollars to 35 Singapore dollars, most likely because of the build quality as well as the rareness. I mean, I think there's less in the market for Hestia. And the weight is around 200 to 300 grams. And the height is claimed to be 7" again, but I don't think it's 7" at all. In terms of centimeter, you are looking at probably at 17.5 centimeters. And lastly, it's being released in mid 2015. So yeah. Alright guys, so that's the unboxing of two of the main characters of Danmachi. And basically Hestia looks really good, and Ice Wallenstein, the sword and the armor looks good. And the only criticism that I have is that the face texture, the face for Ice Wallenstein doesn't really look that pleasing, whereas for Hestia, at least she still has the sweet look on her. I mean, Ice Wallenstein don't smile much, but I would say I expected much more than this, if I can. Alright, you can see here she has a sad face. This a really annoying part, because to me Ice Wallenstein is supposed to have a expressionless face, not a miserable looking face like that. But nevertheless, it was a good effort. But Hestia, on the other hand, as you can see here, I'll forget it to focus, looks really sweet and looks very nice. Alright, so in conclusion, should you get just Ice Wallenstein or just Hestia or both? Well, in my recommendation, if you were to have to choose to only one of them, I would recommend you to just take Hestia. I mean, Ice Wallenstein doesn't look all that great, especially the face. Yeah, she, as I mentioned earlier, she looks rather sad rather than expressionless. But Hestia, on the other hand, looks sweet and nice. So apart from that, actually the pricing wise is really cheap compared to other figurines out there. Normally this type of figurine you would expect to pay maybe more than $30, but I did not pay more than $30 for these two figurines. So yeah, basically if you can get both for just $40, I would recommend you to just go ahead and get the set, because it's definitely value for money. So that's it for now. Make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to put a thumbs up to my video, and don't forget to like our Facebook page as well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.